Hi. Okay. So, I just want to say thank you, first of all, to everybody for all of your love and your support in the passing of my mother. You will hear me talking about her often. You will hear me talking about everything and a lot of the things that I've been through during the time that she was sick and during the time that she passed. But today, right now, what I want to talk about is something totally different. Threading. I don't know how many of you get your eyebrows threaded, but since I moved south from New York, am having a hard time, or have had a hard time, finding people who wax. Most of the people here where I live in Tennessee thread. So I have gotten my eyebrows threaded, and it is painful. No different than wax. Yes, wax is painful as well. Threading is painful. However, today I had a different experience in that instead of just getting my eyebrows threaded, which, you know, came out pretty nice. My eyebrows are thin. I have to get them filled in and everything. So, you know, yeah. I got my whole face threaded because I don't know if you know, but if you ever look at some of my older videos and see some of my close-ups when I got close-up, I have hair that grows from here. It starts right here. It's all around here, but it kind of starts right here and it goes all the way down to my feet. My whole feet, my whole body's just covered in hair. So I noticed that when I put on my makeup, the hair gets in the way. So I decided to go ahead and try it because, you know, I just figured to try it. And I would like to know if any of you get your face threaded or waxed. And I want to know if it feels like someone is pulling the inside of your cheek through a hair follicle on the outside of your cheek. Because that's how it felt. When that girl got around here to my lips, I thought I was going to pass out. And she was like, "Oh, no, I got you. It's okay. It's going to be all right. This is your first time getting it done. You're going to be fine. This is your first time. This is the only time it's going to hurt. The next time you come, it's going to be fine." And I said, "Well, how often do I need to do this?" And she was like, "Every 2 weeks." So I figured that because it's my thing, I can go like once a month or something like that. You know, once a month. No. She said every 2 weeks. I don't know if I can deal with the facial dermatological torture that I went through today. It was very, very painful. However, my skin does feel smoother. I'm still, you know, dealing with some of the little bumps or whatever, but I do notice a difference. I do notice, you know, I notice a difference. So what I'm excited about is to see how my makeup is going to go on in the morning. So I'm really excited about that. But I want to know who gets their face threaded and does it hurt you like it hurt me? Because it hurt. I don't normally like to do things that hurt me. But beauty is painful. We pay a price, not just financially. But I got to give a shout out to Z. She did a great job. I like my eyebrows. I told her I always want my eyebrows to look like I'm about to go on stage. So I think she did a decent job. I think she did a decent job. But yeah, I want to know what your take is on threading. And I'm not just talking about eyebrow threading, because the majority of people get their eyebrows threaded. But your face. I want to know how you deal with that, with facial threading, because I know how it felt for me. I'm surprised I'm not bleeding. I'm glad I'm not bleeding. but my whole face was just tingling when I left out of there. When I went outside in the cool air, it felt really good. And she was like, oh, just let it cool off. I was like, well, do I need to put anything on it or whatever? Now, there have been times when I've gotten my eyebrows threaded by somebody who was just a little overzealous with their threading technique. And like the next day, I had scabs. So I'm hoping and praying that I do not have scabs when I get up in the morning. It doesn't look like it. I don't see anything open like I normally would. And I don't see it on my face or anything. But what I'm excited to see is how my makeup is going to go on. So I'm definitely going to do a follow-up video on how my makeup applied after the threading, facial threading extravaganza. So yeah, just tell me how it is for you. If you get your, tell me your experience. Just please. I need to know. But, praying that you're doing good. Praying that you're praying that you're staying strong in the midst of the holiday season, praying that God is everything to you that he is to me, which is everything, and praying that you realize that he is not a resource. He is the one and only source. So every good and perfect thing that you have in your life, it came from him. Every blessing came from him. He is the source of it all. And anything that is a result is a resource. Your job is a resource. God is the source because he gave you the job. Amen and amen. So I want you to continue to pray, and I'll be praying for you. Thank you for hanging in there with me. And until I come back, I want you to be blessed and keep it moving forward.